Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today I wanted to take the time to talk about the Phase 6 launch date predictions that I have. And while I do this video for every phase, I think it is really exciting to sort of take a guess at it, just completely blindly take a stab at it. Well, not blindly, but, a very educated guess. I've been within 1 to 2 weeks, or exactly right, with these predictions pretty much every phase, so I figured we'd keep the tradition going and give it my best stab at it. But before we get into the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the very first thing is Phase 1 was about 10 weeks. Phase 2 was 8 weeks. Phase 3 lasted very long at 14 weeks. I always thought it was like 20 weeks or something, but mainly that was probably because Phase 2 was accelerated and was the shortest phase we've had into the longest phase, and that really felt like it dragged on very long, as well as the player base kind of plummeted to rock bottom. Phase 4 was 11 weeks technically, and then Phase 5 I think will be another short phase. I would like it to be 8 weeks personally, but it fits in the window of an 8 to 12 week content cycle. And where does that put us? So right now in Phase 5, we have just pretty much BWL, ZG, Thunderin. You can grind PvP to Warlord, which is rank 13. You can't do 14 yet, but that's pretty much it. There's no new event. There's no new world content. There's no new reputation to farm. Pretty much you just have all the old stuff from Phase 4. You have your ZG rep, but you can't really farm it too much. You can go on a trash farm or buy bijoux, but you can't really do things solo independent to earn your reputation with them. And you can do that in a few hours, or you can just throw thousands of gold at it, which a lot of people probably have if they've been playing a bunch. So those are the choices that you have for content to do, and once you do it, you kind of don't really have much to do. You can do it on another character, but outside of that, there's nothing really to log into the world, go out there and do things in it other than world PvP. And if you're already ranked, there's not much reason to do that other than your enjoyment. Anyway, that's just my personal thoughts. I am having a blast with BWL and rating it personally. It's just I don't think a lot of the player base, I have a guild, I run a guild here on Crusader Strike, and so I am able to do all the raids. And if I wasn't doing that, I probably wouldn't be logging in every day, as well as, being a content creator and making these videos for you. But anyway, that brings us to our Phase 5 prediction dates, or Phase 6 prediction dates. I am sorry. So I think that we could, at the very earliest, that would be the 8-week mark, would be November 21st. That is a bit early and a bit risky because Thanksgiving is the week after, and a lot of people travel and go out for that. And the opening of AQ has a whole event. Even if we're just getting the base AQ for Phase 6, it is still going to be a lot to do to open the gates, to turn in everything, and that is if we just get how it is normally, not even saying anything new, any twists on it. So we're going to want people to be there. So that also disqualifies, I think, the 28th, which is Thanksgiving. You do not want to drop a new content cycle on a major holiday, especially a US holiday, since the dev team is US as well. I don't think they've ever done it, and I don't think they should do it. Then that brings us to probably what is the best guess, I would say, and that is December 5th. So I think we would see December 5th as the date for Phase 6, because December 5th is, you used to have weeks before Christmas and holiday break. It is right after Thanksgiving, so everyone has their well-fed buff IRL, and they're going back to their homes and PCs, and I just think it would be a really good spot. And that means we'd get the pre-patch December 3rd. Everyone could start opening the gates. If you do it in a week, you can if you turn it all in, you can have AQ opened in that first week. But it takes a massive effort to do all the supplies and logistics to open the gates, as well as someone has to do the entire quest line, which will require it requires at least one reset. So the earliest you can do is bang the gong, and then you'll have 12 hours on the Tuesday reset. I was on Scarum and we were able to do it. An entire guild was able to open up the resources, and they literally prepped as a guild. It was Onslaught. They prepped the entire AQ War Prep event, which was insane. Just like insane dedication to the game to be able to do that, and my guild benefited from it. It was actually one of my biggest streams because people got to see AQ Raid and Classic. I think I peaked over like 500 viewers. It was the biggest stream I ever had, so pretty fond memories of AQ. I enjoyed it a lot. But I think that December 3rd to the 5th date would be best. And then obviously December 12th would be the next option. So the December 5th date also follows the 11 weeks that we had for Phase 4. So Phase 5 being 11 weeks, and then going into Phase 6, it would just fit the theme. And then we'll probably say Phase 7 will be 11 weeks after that. Shocker, patterns, they work that way. But anyway, I think that AQ is lots of fun. I personally enjoy it because it gives us the entire zone of Silithus. So, like, we can go all the way out here. It adds the Cenarian Circle reputation. It adds the Brood of Norsdormu reputation, or Brood, sorry. And there's just a lot to do. Like, you see all these quests here. These are all Cenarian Circle quests that pop up and things that you can do here because all the NPCs aren't there yet. But there's just so many options and choices that you can go out there and do. And I think it is really fun. It gives a lot of world content, as well as I've never actually been on the Mega server for this. I was on Scarum and it was one-sided at that point in time, so it'd be really cool to see it on a Mega PvP server, like see if like Hive Regal becomes Horde, Hive Zor becomes Alliance, and then this one is just sort of a neutral battleground. As well as they could add so many twists in it because it is Season of Discovery. We could see a PvP event take place in Silithus. I really have advocated, and I really like using the AQ War events as a PvE zone-wide thing that appears everywhere. So, like, for the 12 hours after you bang the gong when the war happens, there are a bunch of Silithus like crystals that spawn, and there's just the big Anubis looking mobs and bug mobs that spawn not just in Silithus but all over the world. You can find like level 15 elite versions of them in the Barrens, and so everyone is able to participate in it. And I think turning that into a sort of Cenarian Circle permanent rep grind, something similar that we see to BRE, I think that'd be a really cool thing. But anyway, I'll definitely elaborate more on that in a Phase 6 possible content video that I usually do as well. But anyway, that's my dates, that's my predictions, and that is what I would see. So if I had to absolutely pick, December 5th is my go-to date for AQ. But anyway, guys, I truly hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Hey you. Yes you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.